are in the center of Cadiz, where a lot is happening. Some cool buildings, people enjoying something to drink and eat, and lots of tours. Then a guy making lots of bubbles for the children who are loving it. Oh, this is so cool. I'm loving it too. And here is the cathedral. Now it is so large that there's no way you can fit it into the frame. So I'll just do it bit by bit. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna visit it tomorrow because today it's Sunday and there is services going on and stuff. Okay, sun is in my eyes, so I don't really see what I'm filming. I'm loving the bubbles though. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up when I see something interesting to show you. A bubble just swooshed by me. That's one cool way to do a gazillion bubbles in one go. Okay. Okay, that's a view of the cathedral, though it's not whole. You can see more from here. And then there is another beautiful church just next to it. I'm not sure what it's called. I can't see the name. And then you have street vendors. This guy is very funny. But he just stopped doing what he was doing. And chestnuts. And all sorts of other things. Cadiz is famous for its narrow streets, and this is a good example. It's not super narrow, but you get the drift. And another one. Something sweet. It resembles the Hungarian chimney cakes, but these ones are smaller and they're more, they look like, it is actually, I can see it's kurtos. Okay, well, some sort of inspiration or imitation, whatever. All sorts of souvenirs, including tiny flamingo dress, flamenco, not flamingo. Oh goodness. They're cute. And then you have the not so legal wonders. And another pretty narrow street. Some cute little baskets. And we are arriving onto another square with more eateries and shops and whatnot. And some ice cream. And just so you have an idea of the different foods they serve, there's all sorts of things. There's some typical Cadiz ones I'm yet to try. That's planned for dinner. And there's a statue of a Roman person who probably did things here. And there's a nice building in front of us which says Correos, so that means it's the post office or the main postal building of Cadiz. More market bits. Okay, Okay, we can see the postal building better from here. This is the world of jamón. That's how a sandwich looks like. They're not stingy with their bacon. And another one. I am back at the cathedral because I'm gonna go up in the tower in about 15 minutes. I got a ticket for it, so I'm curious to see the interior of it and also the view from the top. The light is not good on this side, but it is a spectacular building. I'm just gonna try and do some close-ups of the details as much as it's possible. Now, I really don't want to anger any Sevillans because I love their city very much, and the cathedral was beautiful from the outside, but to me, architecturally and visually, this one is more striking and more interesting. So that's that. And there's a beautiful cathedral seagull. I'm not sure. I think this is probably in its first or second year of life. It's not a fully grown adult yet. Okay, I'm in. This is just by the entrance. Now I can see that there is netting underneath the ceiling because I can see that bits are grotted. Can you see? So obviously it's for our safety, but at the same time you can't see it properly. Wow. Organize yourself, woman. I'm just darting from left to right, trying to see everything at the same time. Oh. Can't see names, so I don't know who these are of. Okay, I just spotted it. It's called the Chapel of Assumption. I think this is when Mary got the good news. Floor is really cool. Really cool optical illusion type tiles. This is the Chapel of San Sebastian. I visited the castle of San Sebastian and I made a little video about it, so check that one out. I do not know his story, but I can see it did not end well. This cathedral has been built over, well, 100 and something years, and it took 5 different architects till they finished it. So there's all sorts of styles and preferences added onto it, which make it more interesting. I really like the outside as much as I could see of it, and the inside is pretty impressive too. Let's have a look at that cupola. Some impressive columns. Another chapel. This is Saint Thomas of Villanova, another guy that died by arrows. The Chapel of the Guardian Angel. I like the painting, not so much the statue. There's something there in the middle. Another chapel, and I think this was a local dude. It's called the Chapel of Friar Diego de Cadiz. This one is Saint Benedict's Chapel, the founder of the Benedictine monks. And there's a nice statue here. Okay, this is another side of that thingy in the middle. I think this is where they keep the Eucharist, but I'm not sure. A chapel of Saint Servatius. He looks really decked out. He actually reminds me of the French King Louis. Chapel of the Relics. This one is locked up. I just put my hands through the grate. And another side of this centerpiece. The Chapel of Saint Pius X. And something super shiny and big. It says the Corpus Christi Monstrance. Wow. I always struggle to comprehend the importance of these things, but I suppose it means something to people. Saint Joseph's Chapel. And yet another side of that thingy. The Chapel of JeanBaptiste de la Salle. It's like they have a whole collection of saints from different countries. And the confession booth. This is different because people just go on one or the other side, kneel down and confess their sins in the open. There's no privacy. Okay, I want to go down into the crypt. So let's go there. It's this way. Tom, tom, tom. What will we find here? Oh, this is what you see when you come down. And then there's different chambers. And it smells. I don't like the smell. It's a beautiful statue. And then Saint Victoria Martyr. I suppose these were different bishops. Different commemorative thingies. I expect they're buried in here. Someone who was born in this city. Many of them are barricaded off. You can't go. What's in here? Secret passage. Cuckoo. Nothing. Okay. Okay, that's it. And back up again. Okay. That thing that was circling around, that's in the middle of the main or high altar. You can't go up there. And I expect that that's where they read the Gospels and preach. Oh, there's one on the other side as well. Probably it depends on what the priest's mood is on that day. And then there is, okay, there we go, that's the main cupola. And this is where the choir sits. And I can see an organ there. Now I would not mind hearing how it sounds, but nobody's playing it at the moment. And there's another one on this side. Okay, cool. And lots of intricate carvings of saints, I expect, and bishops and whatnot on the back chairs. And then these ones are more simple, and these ones are even more simple. Oops, focus please. And another chapel. This one is called the Chapel of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. I quite like how they put the globe there. Hey, don't slam the door. Okay, here we can see the other side of one of the organs. I'm not sure what someone is doing. They just keep on slamming the door endlessly. That's one of the entrances. Oh, and I think this is the last chapel I've not seen yet. Oopsie, I'm sorry, I was looking away. This is the Chapel of the Epiphany, which is a big thing here in Spain. They celebrate that much more festively than anywhere else. And the statue of St. Paul, probably caught in a teaching moment. Do you fit in? There we go. There's some paintings, but that one's very dark, I can barely see it. No, that one on the top I recognize, that's the martyrdom of St. Peter. He was crucified, but he said that he is not worthy to die the same manner as Jesus, so he has to be hanged upside down. Okay, this is it from the inside of the cathedral. I'm gonna try and go climb up the tower and show you the views from there. Okay, slowly going up into the tower. There's no steps, it's like a massive ramp. And lots of little windows here and there. Into the light. Part of the clock mechanism from 1851. Yeah, we are keep on climbing. It's been a while. My legs are starting to feel it. Just wanted to have a look at the blocks that they used to build a tower. Okay, and we got to the bit where there are very tiny narrow steps going up. And I can feel the air. Yay! Now we are up. Yay! It's nice to get some fresh air. Suddenly now it's a bit windy. Oh, there's always something to know about, isn't there? Let's have a look at some of the bells. They just rang a few minutes before they let us up, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to get them playing once you're here, because I'm sure we don't do that. 3, 4, this is a little one, and then a ginormous one here. And that's it. Okay, let's go back and look at Cadiz from above. In the distance you can see one of the very modern bridges, and that's where the shipyard is. It's still active. I passed it on the sightseeing bus. And the port, parts of it, you can see all the containers there. Oh, it definitely looks different than from the ground. There is more above us. That's the top of the cupola. Again, netted. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a break because people are crowding to take photos. But the view is something else. Look at that. Yes, we have seen this from the inside. We can see it better from this side. Wow, I am definitely more impressed with this. Whose name I shall not repeat. Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to you from the top of Cadiz, so I can let other people